Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Luke here, back with another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about something really cool. First of all, I got my Jersey Mike's, which is pretty sweet. They wrote a little note on me, for me. Enjoy your tomatoes, Luke, even though it was my manager who ordered it for me. It's under her name, but they knew, because I get extra tomatoes. But I am on fire. I am fired up today. I've been running, I've been swimming, doing a lot of good stuff. But I want to talk to you guys about sales, and I want to talk to you guys about people stuff. So I'm on limited storage space. Not sure how long I can go, but I'm gonna make this very quick for you guys, very easy to digest. Sales, in essence, is you have the person, you have the product, you're connecting the two. That's all it is. You could don't steal this and take credit. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really care. I'm here to help people, right, in any way I can. But imagine you have the person right here and the product, and you have a line connecting them, right? That is what sales is. And so if I'm talking to someone, let's break that down. If I talk to you and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that's cool that you do that. By the way, we have this amazing product you should check out. I said, what do I sound like? A salesman, right? Now imagine the scenario where I'm super excited at the person. Oh my gosh, you're the best thing ever. I can't believe you do that. That's amazing. Wow, you're so cool. You're the coolest guy I talked to ever. And then all of a sudden you have the product and you're like, yeah, so by the way, we have a product. We're doing like, they don't care. They're like, you don't believe in yourself, right? So you have to master two things. You have to master, I guess is a lot, right? Faith in yourself. Before you can do anything, you have to master these two things, is yourself and faith, right? Relationship with Jesus Christ. The more and more you have Jesus in your life, and not that Jesus is close to you as it is, but you have to connect with him. But the more and more you do that, the more your fear of rejection, the more peace you have in your life, right? You don't have any of those fears anymore, and you know that God will provide for you, and you know you can do the best, be the best person, best version of yourself to help other people. Okay. Next thing is mastering yourself, which comes with, first and foremost, how do you master yourself? You have a good relationship with Christ, right? But now when you start working on yourself, you start working out, you start doing all these things, right? Start doing all the right things to get yourself on track. You're going to believe, you have a lot more belief in yourself and your ability, and that's important. So now you mastered the internal stuff, right? How do we do the external, which is to sell? And it's not selling applies to everything, not just sales, but when working with people. Person, product, sales, right? Your goal is to make them feel like they're the most important couple in the world, the most important person in the world. I can't believe that they actually do that. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, wow. How long have you done that for? Like, you need to be genuinely excited for them, right? And when you have that love and that excitement for that person, it earns you the right to then make a recommendation. Okay, so what I see a lot of people do in sales is they have these run-of-the-mill sales trainings where they say, yeah, here's how cool our product is. This is look at our low price, or look at this. People don't buy for that, right? So let's take a step back, okay? We already master ourselves, right? We get our relationship right with Christ. We're reading the Bible. We're praying all the time. We know we can't do it ourselves. We're trusting in his provision. And any sort of fear we replace with faith, right? Now the internal side on yourself. Start working out, start getting your life squared away, all that stuff. Now you feel like you're on top of the world. I have purpose, I have belief, I have vision, right? And when you'll get those things aligned, now let's work on the next two. How do you get excited for the person in front of you? One is treat them like they are your long-lost best friend. They are the person you've been dying to meet your entire life, and you are so excited that they're standing right there in front of you. It's like your favorite idol you looked up to as a kid, right? For me, it was Alfonso Soriano. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's a great baseball player. I love it. Kerry Wood. I would be jumping out my freaking pants if I saw him, right? I'd be like jumping up and down like a little kid in a candy store if I saw him. So that's the same energy you carry into your conversations when you're talking with people, right? Doesn't matter if you're your close friends, if there's someone you just met, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, whatever, right? If you're a girl, or if you're a guy, whatever. So basically, my point is when you're talking to someone, have that energy that they are your best friend in the whole world, and you haven't seen them for years, and you have that level of excitement. And what happens is they're going to start to reciprocate. Okay? So even if they're saying something that might not be interesting to you, but they're passionate about it, be excited for them. Be interested in them and not an interesting person yourself. And I promise you, your conversations are going to skyrocket and be way better. Proper grammar. So now we have that excitement, right? We know what we need to do. We are, excited for the person. We're making them feel like they're on top of the world. And I have what's called the 99-1 rule. 99% of my focus is on the person in front of me. 1% is everywhere else. So that allows me to be in tune with them and think from their shoes and really understand them. Okay? So write that down, digest it. Let's move on to the next part. I've got limited time here. There are 4 things really that are the core of a person, right? Other than belief systems, okay? So 5, right? 5 is a little touchy to get into. You really need to work your way in massage your way into that conversation. But 1 is where they're from. Where are they from? Where they grew up? Where were they raised? Next is where do they spend their time in, right? Okay, work. And then free time and family. So work, free time, family, where they're from, and their belief system. Those are kind of the core things. Like, how big is your family? Like, what do you do for fun when you get out the house? Like, those types of questions. Where are you guys originally from? Where you guys grew up? That will help you understand a person. Imagine a scenario we go to a restaurant, and this is my next point. Every time you go to a restaurant, right? Imagine a time where you go to Chili's or somewhere, and they slide you a steak, and it's just cold, doesn't smell like anything. It's probably cold if you touch it. It just sits there. You hear the plate, ceramic plate sliding across the table as it's right there. There's your food's up. There's nothing on the plate, just a small little steak. How boring is that, right? Now imagine a side where you go to Chili's, or let's say you go to a really fancy steakhouse. You just hear the sizzle, like you go to Hot Rocks or something. You go to a place where they have, you have this sizzle. The steak is just, oh my gosh, you smell the aroma. That is way better of a steak than the other one, right? Everyone shows you the cold steak. That's until they open up. Your goal is to be so excited for them that you actually see the sizzle. You see who that person is. You learn who that person in front of you really is. Who is Jane, right? Who is Tyler? Who is Molly? Who is this person in front of me? I want to know everything about them. I can't wait to talk to them. So now when you have that excitement for that person, now you can start to weave in a little bit of discovery. What's important to them? Why do they do the things that they do? Why are they passionate about things? And then now you weave into where you are thinking from their shoes, and you're understanding their goals, their vision, what they want more of in their life. Now, all you have to do is carry that same excitement into your product, right? So next section, product. When you are talking about your product, the biggest mistake salespeople make is they want to learn all the details about the product. Yes, understand how it works. But when selling something, you want to understand why, right? This goes back to self. What is the reason why I'm here? Me, Luke, I am here on this earth. God gave me the ability to understand people and help them out. And I've been very blessed to have positions and careers and opportunities to where I can help people have better lives. Most importantly, to bring them to Jesus Christ and have a relationship with them, or a better one. And then also to help them out in anything I can, right? So now that I have that fulfillment, that vision for myself, that why, how do I tie it in whatever product I'm selling? So I sell vacations. How many times you go to a restaurant and you see couples looking at their phone, right? Not spending time with each other. Or maybe you have the same long work day and you watch one TV show with your wife before you go to bed. Sleeping in the same bed, but you're miles apart. That's why I do this. That's why I sell vacations. So find that why and be excited for it, right? Be happy about it. Be excited. And that's going to generate you conviction to talk about your product and start doing the tie-in. The person, product. Make the person feel like they're the most important person in the world. Make the product seem like it's the most important product in the world. And you mesh the two together. Show them how it aligns with their visions and goals, and be super excited for it. Show them why it's the best thing ever since sliced bread, and bam, you have a sale. And I'm telling you guys, you're going to feel high as a kite. Like soaring through the skies. Like, you're just free. You're like, oh my gosh, God has blessed me with an opportunity here. I was able to help them out. It feels good. And you just feel fired up. So I just had a couple. They were one of the most awesome couples I've talked to. And I just had this pure, genuine excitement for them. Like, everything they did, they were just so cool. And they were. But I brought the sizzle out of that steak, and I saw who they truly were. And I was excited for them. Hey, send me pictures when you guys go on vacation. I'm so excited for you guys. Guys, this is why everyone's doing this. This is why everyone loves these vacation packages. I've been doing this for a long time. This is why people do it. And they didn't even have any objections, really. I just had such good rapport, and they just asked questions. And their uncertainties, they asked their questions in conversation because I'd made them feel so important. They didn't want to tell me no, and they were interested in now the product that I'm selling. So, long story long, master your relationship with, master your internal stuff, right? Relationship with Jesus and yourself. And then make other people feel important, like they're the most important people in the world. Make the product seem like it's the most important product in the world. The rest will backfill, right? Pray every day. Pray every day that God will show you the way to learn more about how to be better in your position. And I promise you, with that trust and with that sort of enthusiasm, excitement, and everything else, this is a life change. This is something that's life changing. And it doesn't matter what product you sell. You could sell printers and copiers. Why are you doing it, right? Make them feel important. Make the product seem important. Make it align with your vision, your goals, and your why, and make it align with their goals. And you're going to get so many different, you're going to find a lot more success, and you're going to be a lot more happy, and you're going to have a lot more fulfillment. So anyways, quick little sales training for you guys, people training, all that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks. I'm about to eat my Jersey Mike's now. It's getting cold.